How is everyone doing? My name is Otto and I'm so glad to have you here on my channel today. This is the DJI Action 2 and this is a new case that DJI is releasing for the Action 2. I normally wouldn't make a video just about a case, but this one, it has something special going on. This case will protect the main camera module as well as the screen or battery module that you have from impact, scratches, and so on. But the main reason to have this is because this will keep the temperature of your DJI Action 2 lower. And we all know that one of the main issues that this camera has is that because of the small size, it gets hot quite fast. And once it gets hot, it will stop recording. So I spent a few days testing the impact of this case on the camera and I can't wait to show you the results. But let's take a closer look at the case. It is made of high quality plastic, it seems to be quite resistant, and on every single side we have a rubber texture. The cover only weighs 24 grams, both pieces are magnetic, and I like the way it looks and feels on the camera. This case is going to be included from now on when you buy any version of the DJI Action 2. And I have good news for anyone who has already bought this camera. DJI is giving this case for free, and all you have to do is go to this website, log in with your DJI account, and you should have an available coupon. And with that coupon, you can place an order for your free case. If you're not on one of these regions or you don't have a coupon, I recommend that you contact the store where you bought the camera. Now let's take a look at the numbers and find out if this is working or not. The first thing that I wanted to test was the camera module without the case and without the extra battery attached, so we can have some base numbers to compare with. At 4K 24 frames per second with no stabilization, the camera recorded for 14 minutes and 30 seconds. At 4K 60 frames per second with no stabilization, it only recorded for 6 minutes. At 4K 24 frames per second with stabilization, the camera recorded for 35 minutes. And at 4K 60 frames per second with the stabilization on, the record time was 19 minutes. Using the camera module with the case, I got the following numbers. At 4K 24 frames per second with no stabilization, it recorded for 41 minutes, but it didn't stop because it overheated, but actually because the battery died. At 4K 60 frames per second with no stabilization, it recorded for 14 minutes and 30 seconds. At 4K 24 frames per second with a stabilization, the battery died at 46 minutes, so no overheating. And at 4K 60 frames per second with the stabilization on, the camera was able to record for 22 minutes. Using the second module with the main camera is going to give you a few advantages. You can use an external memory card, you get more battery life, and this module will also help to control the main camera's temperature. So using them together with the case gave me the following results. At 4K 24 frames per second with no stabilization, it recorded for 1 hour 45 minutes until the battery died. At 4K 60 frames per second with no stabilization, I was able to record for 20 minutes. At 4K 24 frames per second with the stabilization on, the battery died at 1 hour 50 minutes, so no overheating. And at 4K 60 frames per second with the stabilization on, it recorded for 28 minutes. At this point, I still had a significant amount of battery, so I waited for 15 minutes to let the camera cool down and I was able to record again for another 19 minutes. I feel that the results are quite good and now the Action 2 can be more reliable and more useful than before. You should get the case as soon as you can. I mean, it's free, it will protect your camera, and it will extend the recording time by avoiding overheating. In the comments down below, you'll find a few notes on how I did all the testing. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for now, I really hope that you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.